Hello, and welcome to another video from me, Christina Juppe. I'm a certified animal communicator. And in this channel, on this playlist, I tackle all sorts of things to do with animal and nature communication, getting back in touch with your furry friends and nature, because for me, that's one of the most important way to make this world a better place. I know it may sound cheesy, but I firmly believe that we all come from the same source. We're not that different and we can learn from each other. Perhaps you know from your own experience that animals can teach you a lot. They certainly have taught me a lot. Nature is very wise. Nature has some principles, some guidelines that we do well to follow. And I believe that by communicating with your pet, with wild animals, with animals out there, and finding you the answers and spreading their messages and their wisdom and their thoughts on things that I can help contribute to a better understanding between you and your animal, between society at large and nature. And certainly for myself, I feel best when I'm out with the animals, out in nature, and that's got to say something. There's an innate connection there, which it is my passion to facilitate and to have your animal questions answered so you can have a better, a more fulfilled, happy, and healthier life with your beloved animals. In this video today, I want to tackle some of the terminology used around animal communication. So I refer to myself as an animal communicator because that's what it is. It's a communication. It's a two-sided mutual exchange between me and whatever animal, a pet I am connecting with. So literally, I'm getting information from them, they're receiving information from me, and more in detail how that happens, I will post another video about that at a later stage. I also see people referring to, especially online, asking to have a reading on their animal. I personally don't like the word reading because it sounds like a very one-sided approach. It reminds me of reading a book or reading a script or reading from a teleprompter. And that's not what I do. As I said, I transmit information to the animal, requests, questions, and I get answers back from the animals, any messages, etc. So I'm not reading anything. I'm more sensing. I'm receiving, like a radio dial, like a radio transmitter. I'm receiving, I'm sensing information in all sorts of different ways. And it is very much an exchange. So if I receive something that needs clarification, if I'm not quite sure about what the animal is trying to tell me, or if I feel I'm not expressing myself in the best possible way, then it's adjustable. It's literally like having a conversation with a fellow human being, and you express yourself perhaps a bit more clearly. You ask a question from a different angle, and then again, if the animal is saying something that I don't quite understand, I will ask for clarification. I will ask for it to be shown in a different way. I will ask for more insights. So it's very much a fluid talking to each other. And that's why I like the word communicator. I will also see the expression pet psychics. And again, I don't really like that term because maybe it's just my own associations, but psychic always reminds me of somebody with a crystal ball who looks into this crystal ball, getting information from the ether out there somewhere. And again, it sounds to me like a rather one-sided approach. It sounds to me a little bit not, what's the word? Not relatable enough, I think is the word. As if somebody's doing something miraculous and psychically advanced that they were born with a special gift, which I was talking in my last video about. That communication is not a special gift. It's a gift that all of us have, but most of us forget about and then never develop, never rediscover. So pet psychics, some of you may like that term, but it's for me it's a little bit too out there. And I like my communication to be quite relatable. I like what I do to be very relatable and very solid and very straightforward, so to speak. So if any of my clients ask me, well, how do you do it? What do you do? I'd be more than happy to explain it and more than happy to give some basic pointers. So given reading on an animal is not what I do. I'm also not a pet psychic. And I hope that's helped to clear up a little bit of the confusion and possibly made it clear for you in your mind what animal communication is. And again, if you like the words reading, if you like the words pet psychics, then fair enough, that's your choice. But for me, communication is the best term to describe what I do, because in essence, that's what it is. Animals are sentient beings. They have feelings, they have concerns, they have worries, they have joy, they have guilt, they have anger, they have fun, and all of which we humans do as well. So that term definitely feels best to me and sits best with me. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.